I cannot conjure any level of sympathy or empathy or just understanding. I don't, because I don't understand. I don't. That's the issue. Help me to understand you. I'm gonna drop this in the family group text this morning, and so, oh, Caitlin and Corey should let me park this in their barn. I got a real DeKalb license plate, so that kind of says something. What is Jim Hardman? Where does that say that that's from? Does that say Gainesville? Goosedale? I don't know. 2000 and something Chevy Avalanche Z66. That paint job has been like a fucking case study in metallurgical oxidations. I need to make a friend who just bought a damn Harbor Freight spray gun. Infiniti FX35. We got a wrecked Chevy Malibu. And it needs a tune-up, I think. I feel like this is the same guy. There was another person selling a wrecked car and saying that they thought it needed a tune-up the other day. And it's from the auction. Like, how just, like, transparently awful can you be on Craigslist? Like, to literally buy a fucking junk car, like a literal junk, like, ready for the junkyard car, wrecked, ragged out, broken, like, for a few $100 from the auction, and then sell it as a retail unit after doing absolutely no work, making some dumb claim like, oh, it probably just needs a tune-up to be perfect, and just like, how could you possibly add less value to society? I really have to go to the bathroom. So this is Hyundai Sonata. This has been for sale for a while. I'm kind of surprised because it's really cheap. Oh well, it has a blown head gasket. The thing is, it's a hoarder car. Like an uncleaned hoarder car. What you need to do, they need to make just like shop vacs with like giant suctions. That's what I hate is when people buy shit at the auction, they list it the next day and they tell you how reliable it is. It's like, what? 2014 Dodge Journey, very good running condition. This is another flip. This is like the 17th car from this guy that I've seen. 72 Cutlass Supreme. Okay. Okay. 02 Honda Odyssey in Norcross. This is an older model. Black hood, racing edition. No license plate, racing edition. Yeah, look, the front seat's been fucking shat. Back seat's been pissed and Crayola'd. The hood's been lichened. There's not a single like action of soiling that has not been performed on this vehicle. Also sunny, also Norcross. This is Douglasville. This is clearly a flipper in Douglasville. Absolutely no mechanical issues. Ice, cold AC, high heat. Like, it's just, Craigslist has become, the owner section has become nothing but a funnel of cars from the auction through ship bags being sold for more money after, key part though, after adding absolutely zero value. Like, if somebody wanted to run a legitimate business where they bought cars from the auction, fixed them up, got them like retailable, and then sold them, I would respect that. I really would. But it's not that. All these flippers with a dozen, 2 dozen cars for sale at any given time, all they did, they literally just bought the thing, raised the price, put it back up for sale. Like, that's all. Like, am I a bad person for hating them for that? Like, tell me if I am. You know what I mean? Look at that center console. Look at that. Look at that. How many miles are on this? 168? What kind of pus was your elbow oozing that you managed to get it like that in 168,000 miles? I kind of like the floor mats are kind of like, they're very, I don't know, something about them, they're very textured. He threw some like little refresh pink thingies in the vents to kind of like de-auctionize it or whatever the word would be. This is like a very lightly de-auctionized car. Very lightly. You've got body panels that are different colors back here, so it was wrecked. You're going to tell me it was wrecked? No, not going to tell me that. But it was. I can tell. And then like the front seats are disgusting. Everything's disgusting. Everything in this car is disgusting. I mean, like the back seat's disgusting. Just an entirely gross vehicle. Like really disgusting, to be honest. And you want how much? 35? Okay, no, I was thinking like 16. I was thinking like 16 would be the price that if you were trying to make like a profit. I was not expecting the 35 on that. That's just it's offensive. It's offensive. It's offensive. Gets a lot of attention at car shows. Why did you need to do? I guess because it's GM and they make bad shit from the factory.